Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also a notification bell. We are here to bring you an update in the energy, the collective consciousness, what's happening around you. Could be validation, clarification. Let's have a look at what you need as a message from Spirit. Feel like I need a big shuffle this morning. So what we've got is incoming Eight of Wands. That is a message that is fast communication. It could be unexpected communication or just left field, out of the blue. Or you may feel, or someone, always reverse roles, genders, cards are actions, but it could be you making a spontaneous communication or something like that. We've got the Ten of Wands here. So the Ten of Wands is carrying a lot of burden or moving on, moving forward, releasing burden. Some of you out of nowhere, you could be released like that. You could get that phone call. You could get that message. You could get that sudden thing where you're moving on, you're moving forward. We do have the Devil card here. Another word that I have to learn not to say so I don't get restricted by the channel. I know in this day and age, how is that offensive? But anyway, the Devil card represents where you're restricted, where you're bound. It's your shadow side, it's your fears. It can be restricted belief systems, outdated thinking, can be toxicity, it can be whatever it is. But for some of you, and I always read for about 2 or 3 different groups, for some of you there's incoming communication. This will burden you, but it is what was hidden, secret, toxic, hidden, secretive, keeping you bound, keeping you restricted, or keeping you in low vibrational frequency or stuck, you know. For others of you, we've got the Magician here, and we have the Nine of Swords. It is, and endings, beginnings, transformation, and the Two of Swords. This was something that someone didn't want to see, look at, or deal with. Yeah, we kind of see here they were very focused on their work, their craft, or building, or putting energy into whatever, but they had their head down, okay? So this person's not really going to see this coming, or where they were putting work in, or where someone else was putting work in, something like that, okay? We've got the Hierophant here, and there is, I would say that is a judgment here. It could be an official, it could be courts, legal, but we do have somebody here about to, I feel it's universal judgment. I always look at the Hierophant as universal judgment or a final judgment or order. And look what we have, the fated wheel. Only the universe spins this wheel, the wheel of change here on this toxicity. So someone is about to release, move on, or move on from toxicity. Something's incoming that will finalize something here. Now, it was actually 3 major arcanas, the Hierophant, the Devil card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the DEATH card. That's 4. 4's foundation as well. 5, Magician, change. Hermit. Oh gosh. Okay. Somebody is about to learn something. It was the Fates. The Fates stepped in. They are going to be absolutely in mental anguish. We've got 10 of Pentacles here. It's looking like something they didn't want to see or deal with or acknowledge. It could be they just wanted to leave the burden behind, like thought they could just put it to bed and walk away and leave it in the past and, you know, not acknowledge something. Okay. And what we've got is the 8 of Cups, which is, you know, a new spiritual journey, a missing cup. And we have the 2 of Cups and we have the 10 of Cups, which is about union, happiness, contentment, fulfillment. It is about higher path, higher purpose, making decisions into your happiness, you know, your fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, your contentment, where you'll be content, and also making a higher commitment, like a spiritual commitment. It's different than the Lovers card. Lovers card represents choices, but this represents I'm about to go on a path or find that missing cup or go to that missing cup or go down that path of that missing cup, and I'm got, you know, my wish fulfillment and my happiness. And we've got here the reset, the North Node, the leap of faith into the unknown. It really does feel like information coming in where someone's actually being released, or you can finally release burden. The Wheel of Fortune on the Devil card, followed by the Hermit and the Magician. I mean, that's hidden manipulation, hidden agendas, hidden things. It could also be you or somebody in a very quiet, hidden, out of, you know, what do you call it? Hermit, like, you know, when nobody really knows what's going on, but behind the scenes you are manifesting so much, and you're in this keep it on the down low for now. And also we've got the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles, block card of endings and new beginnings. Or didn't see it. Yes, something's going on. So let's get some, yeah, wow. Anyway, oh, sudden Tower coming in. Someone's got their head down, they're working away. They've got their sudden incoming message, Tower or Epiphany. Now that message could be from someone, it could be from the universe, it could be from the spirit world. So yeah, the Hierophant. Somebody with this burden, somebody's burden or moved. This is someone moving very quickly. And they're reaching out. Oh, okay. For some of you, the group 3 or whoever, this fated wheel has spun on this toxic, low vibrational person. As in their devilish ways, the karmic wheel has spun. They're burdened. They're being called out by the divine. That's what it is. It just dawned on me. And they're coming in really fast with an apology. Or they did in the past, but it was fake. It was intentional for their own gain. It wasn't really remorse or missing you, but they've come in with, or they are going to come in with some form of a page reach out. But with this 9 of Swords, that's panic. That's galloping in, hang on, you know. But why that is because they've been hit with a Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune has spun on their devilish, toxic ways. Whatever that is, can be behavior, can be belief systems, can be, you know, cheating, lying, thieving, whatever it is. It doesn't, whatever, I don't know. Yep, it did. Also, you're going to the Six of Cups. So whatever this was, or whatever toxicity, your Wheel of Fortune has changed to beautiful, harmonious, everything flourishing, everything growing, everything being provided now. Whereas before, the Magician, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands, someone is really devastated about a Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. They're in their thoughts because they were so devilish to a Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. The fates actually spun. And now you're in this. And I would say, yep, look at this, Queen of Cups. We have the missing cup, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, higher purpose, person, higher contract, Ten of Cups, the Moon. Yeah, giving to others, the Fool card. Oh dear. You could have also been hidden in plain sight to this person. A new beginning, overflowing abundance. The Hangman didn't see it the right way. Excuse me. Oh, I choked when I said that. Yeah, incoming apology they want to give to you now. They want to take a leap of faith and they want to give to you happiness. See it, Moon, illusion, delusion, deception on the Four of Wands. Two of Cups, High Priestess, Akashic Records, higher divine contract here with the Two of Cups. Didn't see it the right way. Because they, again, look, this endings, beginnings, transformation, looking back. Endings, beginning, transformation, looking back, block. Yeah. Okay, so this could well be about someone who, or you were dealing with, or vice versa, whatever happened, incoming Tower. The divine has even stepped in here with the Hierophant and spun that Wheel of Fortune and said, no. This has ended and we're flipping it and now we're giving all these cups. So I do want to say this. If you were kind of always the one missing out or in struggle or not seen correctly or not chosen or kept as a third party or an option with work or anything or anyone, or put on the shelf, or you were just the step in for when it didn't work out elsewhere, well, that person has, now wants to come in and give and all of the above, right? You have been a mystery. Yeah, you were really hurt. You went into Hermit, shut everything out, and you were devastated. Yeah, look, promising things that never came into reality, collaboration and moving on with someone else. Yeah, so basically you're out in the cold. King of Pentacles and the Lover's choices, Sun card, illumination. So look, for some of you, the good news is this. The fated wheel of change has spun. If you had a higher contract with someone, I'm talking this, and they went in a different direction or didn't see it or, didn't want to see it, I really feel here, whatever this is for you, you're about to get the complete opposite. And you are on that journey because you're the Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, missing cup. It's like you missed out. So now you're going to get more than you could possibly imagine. Okay? And a lot of you are moving, or you're about to move or travel or shift. And there's massive changes. There is communication, Justice card, a new beginning, Ace, the Sun card, the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Star card. if someone ignored you here, there's something about ignoring, you know, or didn't realize or didn't see or wasn't aware or thought they could take their time, or what's that person doing? Yes. Yeah, they really thought they could come in and out as they please. This King of Pentacles, new beginning, Ace. With the, they really thought they could just come and go as they pleased. In and out. Start it, stop it, whenever they felt. A bit like my time, my timing, my this, my that, when it suits, when I'm ready. I've got options, I've got choices, I've got many things I'm working on, or people I work on to, you know, build. This is someone who could have multiple options or choices or decisions, or they really do put people on the shelf. Yeah, third parties. See, putting people on the shelf, third parties, in and out, in and out. Well, what they didn't see is one of you here has healed. And although they're always, you know, in the distance future, whatever, or you are, or there's no movement towards you, there's a message. What they didn't see is that's closed out. The World card into the Empress, and the Emperor was imbalanced, unequal give and take. How does the Emperor and the Empress, who are a divine match by 3D, 5D, the universe, each other's wish fulfillment, how does the Emperor have unrequited love for their Empress? Make that one make sense. Yeah. They sat so long that it's now out in the cold. So this could be the old saying of, well, I've waited, I don't want to say that. You've waited so long, you've been putting out in the cold, on the shelf, on hold, whatever, I don't know, for so long that it's empty. It's DEAD on all levels. Like there's no attraction on any level anymore. There's no, I have this distaste, like, I don't, hang on, I'll get the words. See, they're reevaluating, they regret it, moving forward. This is like putting something on hold so much or for so long, you're just not interested in it on any level. Like, it is a bit like embarrassment, humiliation. It is a bit like you can only reject someone so much before it becomes absolutely humiliation. DAD. Like, you can only, and this, what's the words? I can't, there are no words. Spirit just said there are no words. We have an emperor that was imbalanced to the empress who is the world card and who is getting a reset. Probably a new paradigm, new contract, new everything. They waited so long. So I didn't even want to go into it. I don't want to, like, they kept postponing, they kept putting it on hold, they kept putting it on ice, they kept putting it as nothing, they kept just in and out, all for third parties, all to build for third parties. Whatever those third parties are, they can be anything. That's just other priorities, right? And it was a Two of Cups higher contract. Yet see, postponing, didn't move forward, regret, always thinking, always reevaluating, always not ready, right? Judgment was called on this by the Divine, the Sun card, the Lovers, the Star card. I would say for some of you, yeah, this King of Cups was deceptive and you caught them out. So this was I want my cake and eat it too. This was a I want my cake and eat it too, whatever it was, whether it was timing or whatever. The fates have spun the wheel now, okay? So moving on, moving upwards, moving forward, a new path, you're getting your confidence, your energy, your glow up, temperance has come in for you. You are moving forward. We have justice. We have the King of Wands, King of Swords. Remember, we don't do gender. Three of Swords, major conflict. I told you there were major multiple parties in this. Now defending themselves and wanting to move towards you. Yeah. Okay. I hate to say this, I really do, but I don't care whether it's a job, a person, a place, a situation, you'll work it out. Can be a friendship, can be anything. Could be an apology you've waited for. Could be, I don't know what it is, right? But here's what I want to say. This person has a tendency to see you, collective, after every other option is explored. Or they only see you when everything else hasn't worked for them. So let's say this is a job or a person or a relationships mean everything. Can be lovers, can be a job, can be, it's like, you know, people, I can't get the word out. Because it's like whether it's your boss, whether it's a lover, whether it's a friend or whatever, it's like when they come to you and say, oh, everybody's left the workstation. Oh, you're the best worker. You were the most dedicated, loyal worker or friend or foe or whatever, or lover or person for me, right? And you're like, yeah. And you only see it now that everyone else is gone. Now that everyone else has fallen out with you. Now that you're in conflict with everyone else. Oh, now you see my worth, my value, my good work, my efforts, my loyalty, my trust. You know, now you see it. So here's the problem. They've pushed you to this point, which is what I can't. You can't unsee that. How do you unsee that? How do you unsee, oh, after everything closed out for you, now you come to me? Or after it didn't work out with so-and-so, you ran to me. Once it worked out with others, you didn't see me. This person, and that's the imbalance I'm talking about. I finally got it out because, to be honest, there are kind of no words. Because for some of you, there will actually be, like, you know, I'm hearing an employer call you back. For some of you, it's, you know, the old love, yeah, Tower, temperance. Now they want to balance it up. And spirits, I want to wrap it up, but spirits like, just go a little bit further. 10 of Pentacles, the Sun card, the Emperor. Didn't see, Hermit, same thing. Two of Swords, the Emperor, Hermit, working on things, the Emperor. But that could be you, collective. That's masculine or feminine. It kind of, if you're a feminine, it pushed you into your Emperor, into your masculinity. You are just... Yeah, look, they do, King of Wands, Emperor, they want to come in and balance it out. They want to speak truth. They want to defend you, stand up for you. Put in the work, the effort, the Nine of Pentacles, but why were they elsewhere? They're only doing it because you have transformed. Okay, got it. There was the second message. There's an added on message, because remember, whatever group you fall into, and just take the energy, you'll be able to piece it together. I read for so many people. You know, on my other platforms, there's like 3,000, 11,000 people to watch. So this is the slowest. Now, what I want to say here is this. This could be a person. Okay, it's not all that glitters is gold, but it kind of is. Once you're doing great, once you're vibing high, this is a person, this is a bit of an Emperor, King of Wands, I have to say it, male or female, is a bit of an opportunist. They're a bit of a magician. They're always trying to manifest. This person's always seeking new horizons. This person gets what they want, and the next day they're looking outside the door. Whether that's for whatever connections, could be friends, groups, business associations. This is a person who's constantly seeking. They could have everything they wanted right here, and it's kind of like never enough, or always adding. This is someone that always has a backup plan or a plan B. That's why you're like, this person is only loyal to themselves. And I'll tell you what, they will come in like a wildfire speaking truth when you're on your Ten of Pentacles. When anyone's on their Ten of Pentacles, on their game, in their shine, at their highest peak or their happiest, we call this a good time Charlie, or an opportunist, in the way that, be very careful. It's like, as I said, the boss that only sees you when everyone else is gone. Now you're the best thing since sliced bread, but it's only because of what you're bringing to their table. It's not really about you with this person, and that's not personal. That's what they're like with everybody. Yeah, it is. It's your courage, it's your confidence, it's your shine, it's your status. This person's looking for status. It's your overflowing abundance, and that could be energy, light, love, doing well. You know, like, you know, when your energy's up and you're bopping around, right? Buzzing, doing your thing. Oh, this person's into attraction, magician, energy. Yeah, this is about, I'll go with where it's flowing. Like if they're doing this, I'm going there. If they've opened that, I'm doing there. If I'm going there, I'm there. Yeah. The Chariot. To wish fulfillment, and then out in the cold. This is what we call a fly-by-nighter that brings a page offer. They just come in for the good time, for the energy, for the whatever, for the cake, for the food, for your buzzy good time. This is the, yeah, no. And look, they always offer a page offer, and they've realized 2-page offers, reevaluation, and everyone, and this is why their apology is incoming out of the blue, which was the first card. I get it now. Look at that. Collaboration with toxicity. Look at this, faded wheel of change on that card, same card. right? And look at this. They only work, Sudden Tower. Everybody's realized this person comes in with a genuine offer or an apology only to collaborate. You're only collaborating with this. And they do collaborate, and for some of you, they met their match and it turned into heartbreak, and they're thinking about you, and they made a wrong decision. The Two of Cups, and we've got the King and Queen of Cups, but they didn't bring it into reality, remember? So judgment hit, conflict. They're coming for victory. I'm telling you now, in, out. They had choices in Lovers. They moved on, the divine saw it. And that's why you've been given the Six of Cups, which you were given over here. You've been given everything. Everything and more. And if you're not, you're about to be given everything and more. Everything and more, Spirit keeps saying. Everything that was you were going to be given, times it by 10. And for some of you, it's already happening, and you are going to be a big shiny gold flicker in the distance to this person, and they're going to jump on their trusty steed and try and come towards you. This is a person, and they are tied to a person, or they keep choosing a person or people that, you know, when you see that little bit of, you know, like if you're in the dark or out in the bush and you see a flicker of light and like, oh my God, there's another person with a torch, right? That's what they do. This person is an absolute taker. Like, they are only there to when you're benefiting them. 100%. Be very careful. And as I said, whether that's a boss or a friend or whatever, you have realized, well, they're coming in. They're coming in. Like, this person now wants you, right? But you're like, you've shown me over and over and over and over and over and left me out in the cold so many times. It kind of doesn't have the it's not an ick. It's not it's like, I just don't know what to say. I mean, what can you say? You've lost all attraction. I just can say it's when someone's abandoned you or rejected you or hasn't seen you or put you out in the cold or given you the least or the bare minimum beyond a point that is now, and they are in regret of that, but only now that they've fallen out with everyone else, so to speak, or everyone else left the building, so to speak. So I'll leave that with you, collective. And as I said, that just could be validation and clarification. You handle it how you want, but it looks like, you know, putting the past behind you, healing, and the Empress. I mean, you are a person who will just build you. Here's the thing you're not seeing in that negative reading, or, you know, the validation that nobody really wants, but we've all been there. What you are not seeing is everyone has seen, and particularly this person who can obviously have anyone, anything, or charm anyone, anything, or, you know, they're a big company owner and they don't have to treat people well. Well, they now know who they lost. An Empress. Loyal, stable, can build empires, who was there till the end when everyone else wasn't, who was always there despite what they were given and or not given, still stayed true to who they were to you, and this person didn't do that to you. So the good news is they do see the truth and who you are and who you were to them, or how good you were to them. And all they wanted to do was take and leave you wondering on your own. And again, you're always the 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. And so don't you, they're in the moon now. That's, guess what their karmic wheel is? You stay with those. They are a vibrational match to what they are. Trust people. When people show you who they are, that is shown through their actions. All right? Who they choose, what they choose, why they choose, when they choose it. That shows you their vibrational match. As hard as that is, that's the secret. Look, you're being blessed. Don't worry. High Priestess, 10 of Cups, Star card, you're protected by the High Priest and the High Priestess, and you will get everything and more. Don't worry. Just move on, move forward. Let them play in their toxicity, their manipulation. We've got the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Lovers, Magician, Emperor, always going to end up in conflict. Victory and conflict, victory and conflict. Nothing coming into reality. Don't worry about it. Nothing sustains with this person, or nothing will now the fated wheel has changed. Because that's the karma, or the lesson, or the vibration that they chose to be in, because it served them, right? It served them. But that temperance and wheels always spin, and whatever you set your vibrational frequency to, one day you will get the flip. It's like if you take money for granted, and then one day you're like, oh, now I need it. Or, good workers, and you never paid attention to them, and then you need them. Oh, those loyal friends, and you didn't really, pay much attention. Oh, now you need them. It's that. And the fates have spun. And whatever's gone on for you, or whatever went down for you, Spirit's about to bless you beyond your mind's eye, I heard, and they're protecting it. My gosh, is someone protecting you, that your blessings about to come from the universe. So that's why we're bringing this reading, so that you are forewarned about your blessings and the protection that is around you now. So pay attention. Pay attention to the protection, what's happening. Go with the divine. Trust your intuition. The protection that's coming in, and whatever you're about to do, your glow up, that strength card, wow. Look, temperance, balance, the path, judgment, like keep going. All right, take care.